Yo, what is up guys? Back at it again with a new video. So today is March 17th, 2021. Current time is 9:19 a.m. And so I have two trades for you today. And the first trade I did was on ZCMD. This one had news, but I was mostly playing by price action. And as you guys could see, we got a nice support zone around like 310, and then resistance point around like 330 or so, 333. And so what I thought the stock could do was bounce from where I got in, which was at 323, and I got 135 shares, and that's around right about here, right in the middle. And soon after I bought, it started to spike up, touched the high of 327, and then I thought it was just gonna bounce back down and then just start ripping it out and break this 333 and go to around like 347 for my reward. And so doesn't do that. It just turns over and starts to gradually downtrend. What I should have done was just to cut at 310. But I cut right here is where I got scared. I'm like, okay, if it just cuts under 299, I'm gonna be out. Never touched that, and so I'm like, okay, this is probably where the bounce is gonna be and start just to gradually uptrend. But I knew if it weren't gonna break this right here, this resistance point right here at around like 328 or so, it's most likely not going to break out that point and not going to reach this level. And so right here is when I decided to get out, because it just started to go sideways action, just not doing that much. But what I should have done was just to cut a little bit higher at around like 316 or so. This high point was at 322, a cent below my bought price, but I think a better thing would have been to just cut at like 317 or 316, possibly even 315 or so. But then it eventually just breaks it down right here. But I'm already out of the trade, so that was a good outweigh. And so my next trade is on VBHI, and I got faked out pretty hard on this one. So what I wanted to get in around right here at around around 6, right? And I never got filled. I was waiting around here, and then I kept on breaking out. I'm like, okay, it's already, remember this is traded from 2 cents all the way to the high of 70 cents, and so that's about 244% of upside. And then we get a nice drop at around 47 cents, and right here I was looking at it around here. I was thinking about buying it right here, but I wasn't fully convinced until I see it like jump up a little bit. I'm like, okay, I think it's about to break out this level, and then this level. And so right around here I decide to place an order around 6 cents. I never get filled, and then it keeps on spiking up, and then I'm like, man, I don't know if am I looking at it hindsight, I'm chasing it. And so I'm looking at it, and I placed another order around 65, but I'm still firm on that 6, and it still keeps on going higher to around here. And then I cancel this order. No, I cancel the 6 cents, and then I place another one at 6.50 for like 2 minutes or so, and it's around here or so. But I never get filled, and I see it about to go break out this 70 level or 71 level, and then I'm like, okay, I'm going to enter around 7 cents and watch it break out this level. And I get in around 7 cents for about 2,500 shares, and it tops out around 76 cents, and soon after it just drops and then starts to drop more. I'm like, damn. I'm like, okay, if it breaks under I think if it was this level right here, I'm gonna exit out. And so it doesn't do that, it starts to go back up, and I'm like, okay. And then I start seeing this turnover right here. I'm like, okay, if it breaks under this 67 level, I'm gonna get out. And it just touches it right here. I think the lowest was 67.2. And so I exit right there, and then soon after it starts to spike up at that 838 level, and so I'm out for a $17 loss. I think it could have been like a, well, it could have been like these commissions eat it up, but I could have been a little bit more patient, waited till it broke out this level, but honestly, it didn't do exactly what I wanted it immediately to do, so I just got out. Looking at it, hindsight, could have been a little bit more patient, but then again, if it didn't do what I wanted it to do immediately, why am I going to risk even more? Like my first trade on ZCMD, I should have noticed sooner that if it just broke out that level right here at around 313, to just cut it at then and there. Once it broke this right here, could have cut it sooner and just to move on with another play. And so those are the two trades I did this morning. Both are losses. I think today is like a $40 loss day, or like maybe like 30, 39 or 30, yeah, maybe like 39. So probably will do a recap by the end of the day, but if you guys did like this, comment down below what you learned on this part of the video. Current time is 4:22 p.m. same day, and so market is now officially closed. Been closed for almost an hour or so, but so this is my first trade, which is on ZCMD. I got in right here at 323, never touched that level since I bought. Highest it went was probably these highs right here, which was high of 328, and then 328 again, and kind of froze right there. Looking at a hindsight, it looked like it's downtrending. Yep, downtrending. Let's look at it with more time. Yeah, so I would say the only opportunity would have been catching it at like 281, and then selling it at like 311 for about 31 cents of upside, or even towards the close right here at 244, and then selling at around 275 for about 32 cents of upside. So ideally this is not a good trade. Better on the short side, just gradual downtrend. And so that was my first trade. And then on my second trade, which was on VBHI, I underestimated this stock. So I got in around here or so when it broke out that $7 range. Yeah, I got in around here. I got in around here, right here. So from right here, I got in. Looking at it hindsight, I missed a lot of opportunity from right there at that 85 level, and at that 1063 level, topping out at that 1070. Could have rebought right here, but I didn't have no day trades left, but that would have been an awesome opportunity. Dip buy right there. More ideal would have been to wait for that spike right here in the morning and then catch it around this 49 cent level and selling around 1057, and that's about 114% of upside and about 5 cents of upside. And you could have scaled in that, but let's look at it. It was a lot of after the high, I think it was like a lot of choppiness. From right there, it looked like it was just from that 1007 level. It looked like it was just downtrending. We get a bounce right here for 23%, sideways action, but I would say a lot of choppiness around after that high. But those are my 2 trades for today. If you guys did learn something on this video, comment down below what you learned. Both of them were losses. I underestimated VBHI, and the other one was a loss, which I could have gotten out for a higher price loss, but then again, it ended where it did. So I think this is more of a valuable lesson on VBHI, just to be prepared and just learn from your mistakes and don't repeat them. And so guys, if you guys did learn something in this video, comment down below what you learned, like the video, and subscribe. Peace.